Salutations, everybody. I don't know if anyone's around, but yeah. Happy Sunday. It's literally been one day since I last streamed, but Metaphor Mondays has been pushed a little earlier because reasons. Mostly, this week's holiday is this week has a few holidays, so it's pretty funky. And yeah, and on Monday I have an errand. So yeah, it's one of those days where Metaphor Monday is supposed to happen on a Monday, but it's not because reasons. But anyways, I'm not gonna waste your time. We're just gonna get into this and play some Metaphor Fantazio. Whoa. So yesterday. Well, in the meantime, I am just going to open up the game, which is something I have not done yet. And yeah, and then we're just gonna boot up. I don't really have much to say. I mean, I finished an online course I've been doing for like 2 months, I think, only to realize that, wow, I am not... Like, there is just meeting the existential dread of, like, trying a new skill and not being immediately good at it. I hope you guys know this one as well, because, man, I do not recommend it. But it's apparently very human. Yeah. So hopefully Gallica shows up on screen. I'm gonna check it. If not, then I'm going to adjust accordingly. I see she is not showing up. So we're just gonna go to this. Change it from, instead of streaming Baltro, to stream Metaphor Fantazio, and we can start accordingly. I think in today's stream is gonna be on the shorter side, solely for the fact that, like, I finished the course, I'm a little tired, but I still wanted to get the Metaphor Sundays on, like, a regular time, and instead not have it be on a Wednesday. Hey, yo, surprised we're already at 4,002? You ready at... What do you mean by 4,002? Is there something weird here? Yeah. Ah, yeah. I was, yeah, I actually did start a little earlier. Because the lesson actually ended at 20 minutes, beforehand. So I started the stream, like, 10 minutes prior. But you didn't miss much. I didn't really do anything aside from, like, deal with the existential dread of, like, trying something new, trying a new course, only to realize that I'm not very good. Usually it takes a few minutes of you starting soon. Yeah. That's right. Let's see. Yeah, usually that starting soon includes me making myself a drink and having dinner. And, oh, whoops, it seems like it's starting the cutscene again. Whoops, that's what happens when you don't click the prompt when needed. Anyways, I'm going to boot it up again, and then we'll start. I'm going to put the loading screen because I have one little errand I'm not quite done with. Okay, one sec. Okay, there we go. This is also the first time when I'm hearing all this for the first time, so it's pretty interesting. Anyways, we are 46 hours into this game. That's insane. Like, when you think about it, it's like basically playing this game 2 days with no sleep. Like, in general, we've been playing it for like a few months now. So we need to look for clues for the Divine Lands. Because the next mission is basically pillaging it's basically pillaging the villages of people who are non-sanctists of the Mustari, I think. Oh, imagine doing that. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So yeah, we have to find hints for the Divine Lands. Binding information for informants could be pretty useful, someone said. Maybe I should go to the tavern. Is that where I'm supposed to go, or am I just supposed to, like, talk to people? Oh, and also, last time we obtained Juna, and we did a really cool skateboarding scene. So yeah. Let's see, what does the Sanctor have to say?
Foolish, it arouses great pity.
You're that elder. You've got some nerve. How dare you show your face in front of a believer? You had Sanctoressence executed before, simply to improve your status, didn't you? Immoral, blasphemous elder. Yeah, I also killed a fuck. And it's not just your filth. Lately, they've been pagans loitering around. Yeah, pagans. We're gonna be they want us to pillage some pagans. You tainted barbaric tribes should be punished by His Eminence Ferdin and by God.
Hey there!
Wow, did you hear what he said through all that crap, though? About there being pagans nearby? Huh, at least we got something out of his diatribe other than a headache. I wonder if one of them is still around. Let's search. Huh. Also, it seems like I accidentally, like, stretched my thumb. Like, I know it's something weird to, like, complain about, but, like... I got a small cramp in my thumb, and, ow. It's not the worst thing, but it's not comfortable. I love Gallica not caring about racism. Yeah, she can literally soar above it. Okay, let's see if there's any more NPCs we can engage with. No?
Say there.
Maybe we just need to... Maybe let's just, like, talk with, like, all the 3 dots here.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
We also have the Nydia. I'll show no mercy to my competition. Weird guy with weird eyes.
Wonderful.
There's also this dude over here, the detached man. A Divine Lance, was it? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? Go ask one of them, not a Clement like me, eh?
Then...
Have you seen any Bustari around here, then? Someone who seems they might know more about it? Hey, Homer! You were a metaphor, which one would be... Oh, if you were a metaphor, which one would you be? Good seeing you, Homer. How are you doing? And that's a good question. Like, here's the thing. I'm really bad with, like, metaphors. Because... sometimes I think I'm making a metaphor and it's just a simile. Like, maybe I would say that I am the bomb. Like, I would rather be the bomb. I know, that's like the first metaphor that comes to mind. I told you I don't know anything, didn't I? Find a crowd and then you can be... You bet there'll be a Mustario or two there, now bugger off. I think I might avoid crowds of people, and being honest. Maybe it's worth checking a tavern or something. Well, there's literally a tavern right here, so let's go to the Greatest Catch Tavern and see what we have there. No story in sight. None that I see, but I do see some people we can engage with. For example, I see this one, this fish fanatic. It's all exhibition all the time, this lot. Traffic's been chock full of irritating blokes lately. They don't know the first thing about courtesy. And that candidate novelist, so impudent.
Excuse me.
Okay, she didn't have much to say. How about these? How about the Kurd woman? Excuse me.
I beg your pardon, but
Oh, it's you two.
with me.
Why address me while I'm enjoying a meal? I'm a customer of this tavern. I'm no obligation to respond to any unfamiliar theories. If you want to know something, it's common sense to ask an employee first. Do you disagree? No, I don't. I'm going beast mode, a metaphor. Yeah, it doesn't have, it's like comparing the two things that aren't alike, and it doesn't have like or as. So yeah. I'm glad you understand. Good day to you.
I'm just incredulous.
Let's talk to the cistern. Oh, how interesting. You can catch your own fish. Though I have to say, your last catch wasn't particularly impressive.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey. Let's see. Dracodius. Let's see. Anything else we have here?
Hey, mister.
Mom, what's supper? I'm hungry. Is it ready yet? Is it? I'm ready. Is it ready? Okay, he's just being a brat.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen.
Maybe it's the lady here?
Huh?
Can I help you? Something tells me you're not here to hear. One sec. Yeah, there we go. Have you ever heard of a divine lance? Okay, I had a slight interruption, but we'll continue from there. No, wait, someone outside was rambling on about that just a bit ago. Had a large mask on, must have been sorry. He seemed awfully bothered by it. Huh? He was bothered by the lance? Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must have headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, would you say?
Okay, so...
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar. Okay,
Hey,
seems like we finally have a lead. And it seems like we found a Mustari here.
Hey.
You're Mustari, right? Are you the one they were talking about in the tavern? We're trying to learn anything we can about this divine lance. Maybe you can fill us in? Hey, listen! Yeah, she's doing that.
You see.
Seek your answers from the chief, not me. He's set to return to the island via ship any moment now. He'll be wearing a mask and carrying a staff, both passed down from generations.
Then...
If that's the case, we better hurry to the Merchant's Bazaar and search for the person with the mask.
Wonderful.
Okay, I guess we need to go to the Merchant's Bazaar. Luckily, it also seems we can fast travel, so at least that.
Young man.
Oh, why am I not skating? I really need to take advantage of my sword skateboard more often, you know.
Young man. Young man.
Oh, this guy wasn't here beforehand. I wanna see what does the guard have to say. I wanna see the King's Rock.
What?
I just noticed that like the
Look at that.
and there's also a tiny face of ours. Hey, is that tiny little face yours? Let anyone who doesn't know you personally would know it's you that size. I mean, I don't really see myself in the rock, but I'm gonna take your word for it.
Besides.
Yeah, and Godot is there as well. And Rella is also there, even though she's not even a candidate anymore.
Foul.
Now we're destined to become...
'Tis in thy...
Oh, nice! We got Magla from this. I didn't know you could do that.
Yep.
That's nice.
Now what am I to do?
Okay. Let's go downwards. I think it's fine. That's the point Gallica was making. Yeah.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Hey, it's that Elda everyone's been talking about. Heard what you did at the exhibition, kid. Not bad for a filthy Elda. Keep it up for the next one.
That's awful.
I can't. Yeah. Can't say I like how he said it, but at least people are starting to cheer us on, I guess. It's very backhanded.
Whoa, check this out.
Very.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
I want to ask you something. They really crossed the line.
They've really crossed the line.
Wait, you're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few
Probably
who
not
aren't,
as
it
a whole
seems.
mob. Yeah.
I don't know much about divine relics.
But it's
but I
really
know
nice
all
to
too
see how
well
our
what
party
it's
is
like to see
growing.
your homeland threatened.
Remember it was just when it was just us and Gallica? Now we have Stroll, and Hulkenberg, and Heismay, and Juna.
The divine relics
Quite
are symbols
the
of
nice
our faith.
ensemble we have.
More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics.
Now we're getting more
But
world building.
unlike the igniters
Nurse
of
wasn't
modern
mentioned.
times,
Yeah, unfortunately.
they are
Yeah,
primitive
Nurse
in
is
make and
Nurse is
function,
here in
and
spirit.
often dangerous. So said my studies.
I think
at
here in
least.
spirit is also an example
Divine
for
relics
for
aren't primitive in the least.
Be-
That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression.
Seems like it's nice
Did
to
you
have
perhaps come
her
from
on
the
our
Mage
on our
Academy?
side.
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying
What kind
to
of
hide.
accent? What kind
Truly,
of
I hope
accent does this
mainlanders
guy
come by the
have?
scores to see it. Our
Is it
village
Welsh?
is on an island in the world tree's embrace, where the dragon god sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from
Yours
this
should have
land.
made hologram tech to be
An
here. Yeah,
island
fair.
across the ocean. You mean VIRGA Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mistari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
Liverpool to
that's
by
why
knowledge.
you're in this
Ah,
race.
yes.
I thought I could change the world.
This game is very
then I saw the
educational
truth.
and like different
What a
English
fool I was.
accents.
I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We'll never take by force.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream.
Also, what
I need to
happened
face
last time is
reality.
that Luis was
And if you're
being a
smart,
psycho like
you'll do
usual.
the same.
It's like, yes, I am gonna do this murder.
Well, sounds like
I also really
Dracodios
liked
on
how
Verga Island somewhere.
how he showed absolutely zero remorse or emotion, like when Stroll was like asking him about like the decimation of his village, the destruction of his village. And I also really like about how Luis also showed that he genuinely cares for Juna. It doesn't seem like Juna confirmed like that nothing romantic happened between them, but it's still clear that he cares for her in his own. He cares for her.
Is there
and likes
really
her
no
presence.
ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Maybe we'll get an airship.
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves.
Oh, now Nurse shows up. I was about to think of like what he might say.
Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Let's go. What is he planning for us?
You worried about Lady Juna?
Oh, now we're talking about Basilio and Fidelio, the boys.
Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
And he has Welsh accent, methinks.
Shut up.
Tell.
Guys,
You
look,
still
it's the
don't
fifth
trust them,
Beatles
do you?
member.
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days.
Days.
Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you.
Oh,
do
what are you
whatever makes
offering?
sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
He's a bit. I think
You
he's a
never
bit.
could keep your mouth shut.
Guys, look, it's the third himbo. It's the third himbo party member. Honestly, he might be more of a himbo than Stroll, if you ask me. Oh man. How? What did he do? What did he do to our ship?
Wait a
Now he
second.
really looks like a
You're not
sailor.
saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And
Well, you were
believe
busy
you
being
me, I got
politicians.
quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas.
While you were busy being politicians, I studied the sea.
After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
They have scows, as I told you last time. True.
Island Schmeiland, milady.
Schmeiland.
Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland
I just like
sea.
all terrain, yeah.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Oh, he looks so happy. Oh, I love this. Is all of Heismay's sprites are super blessed.
Besides, I've kept my ears open. What? Here there be monsters and all that rot? You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Heismay and Doris are just drinking buddies. Of course, he's happy for his bro. Yeah, obviously. Oh, it's Fidelio
Why are
and
you two
Basilio.
here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
Oh no. We can't do our assassination plotting while these two show up.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Dell doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh my god. It's the third himbo! The himbo Triforce is now complete! The himbo tries. I love this game. The game is like, you thought this. It's not enough to have more one himbo. When this game needs 3 of them.
Oh, belt
Yeah.
up. Besides, you really
Basileo's a
expect
tall
this
boy.
rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Yeah, exactly. You tell him, Heisme.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
I am also as tall as shit. Yeah. So maybe Luis. I need to look at the height chart for these characters to see what's
This
my
is a
height.
fine
Probably
mess.
Calico.
Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They still suspect us. No, I'm gonna pick option 3 for. I'm gonna pick
Maybe
the
they just like the
funny
ocean?
option.
Use your head, you dolt. This won't be a pleasure cruise with them around.
Suppose that's that, eh?
I love how we
I'll do
get
a
the
last
funny
check on her
options.
amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
So it seems like we can embark on the ocean. But it does seem like we have some,
Well met, eh?
I
Now
think
what
that
am I to
before we
do?
head out, I actually want to look at the apothecary and
Alright.
do some restocking. One of my biggest sins with this game, hands down, is not properly stocking. And then I get upset.
Let's go.
I didn't find a full chart, but I found this. Heisme is 95, protagonist. Wow, Stroll is 2 meters? Stroll is really, they're all really tall. Holy shit.
Ah, you've
2
come.
meters is tall as fuck. We're actually fine in terms of fairy dust. Okay. I think this is the best we can get. Poiser is 2 meters, 2 inches taller than me. Poiser like the singer the lesbians
Alright.
like? Well, the more you know. I know it's a weird way to describe him, that's how I know but like, that's the main way I know Hoiser. It's like,
Thank you.
I've never seen women so like lesbians so like I've never like it's really funny how he is like the lesbians singer. Even perhaps like before Chapel Roan like really rose to fame, it was Hoiser.
Well met. eh?
Okay. Let's go to Nurus and continue
to
on our
depart.
way. I'm good. Yeah, we talking about his Signalis. I need to listen to more Signalis songs. As a woman lover, I think no, to more Poiser songs.
VIRGA Island
As
is
a
this
woman
spot
lover,
right
that's
here.
one of my big
Wonder how many
flaws.
days away it is.
Seems to be quite a lot. Yeah.
Hold on.
1 day, 2
Hold on.
days, 3 days. Yeah, we have quite a way.
Oh.
The region's currents are right paid Magell. We must go around and across them at least to carry us, of course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights in the sea. I hope Stroll can take it. With Juna and her 2 thorns in our side, tension may be high. Well, nothing but move forward.
Tally,
Jolly good. Rest assured it'll get us through these waves to VIRGA Island gently as can be. You're still hoping, at least. You think we'll find pirates? Oh wow, it's a proper boat. That's really nice.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master of the helm, my dear.
VIRGA Island, eh?
It also seems to be
Well, I can
moving
say
quite
it's
quickly.
wholly foreign to
Recently
me.
found out that my online friends is under 5 feet tall and they called him a tripping hazard. That's so rude.
Tis a land
Short
within
people have
Archetypes,
feelings
where many
too.
Astari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy.
Oh, so they have an eldritch horror
As for
in
this
the
dragon
island.
god's
Fun.
lance, we shall need to
She
negotiate.
laughed with me,
If
but also
negotiations
she's
are even on
literally
the table.
2 feet shorter than me.
Why all the fuss? Just kill them and
I'd have
take
to
it.
crane your neck.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
Wow.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, well, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was
These
it?
two are in the murder is okay quadrant.
Give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of like the murder is okay quadrant.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now we're back to this
feast
guy.
your ears on this. The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too.
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But VIRGA Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, VIRGA Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves
Guys,
as
I'm pretty
allies.
sure we're gonna have
Will
monsters
this
around.
prove difficult? Or something else entirely?
I wonder if we're also gonna see the water orbs, but I bet not. Oh no! Look at him! Iceman's got his fishing gear laid up on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard though. So be careful. Ha! Oh my god, chat. Do you know what this means? Oh my god. We are so back. We are so fucking back. Let's go. I say we check the fishing, but oh god, look at my boy. He looks so miserable. Oh, I thought I finally gotten used to the run this motion. Waves are a whole new beast. Ugh. You're not look pathetic in front of these two brothers, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now. There's Fidelio.
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but I gotta admit, the insides are impressive. Compared to the rest of it, at least. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense too. I don't think he has been in the ocean beforehand, has he? So it seems like we can do two things: fish or increase wisdom. No, he hasn't been in the ocean yet. That makes sense. He'd be seasick. Just have Juna. Juna seems to be vibing. A sea breeze is perfect until you smell the fish and feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make landfall, actually. Do you know how much hair product? Do you know how much hair product I need to keep it so shiny?
Speaking of,
This is some runner your man's put together. Full of weird things I've never heard before. Spends his off hours working with this runner too, does he? Yep, sure does. We love him that way. And here's Heisme! He's sitting and fishing! Chad, are you ready to go fishing with Peepaw? No, with Dad? Peepaw is Welt. He's not even moving at such speed. It looks like he can catch fish. No idea how that works. Perhaps they're drawn to the runner's magnet crystals, or perhaps they're just curious. Either way, I certainly wouldn't want for entertainment on our way. This island, oh my god, every game needs a fishing minigame. Every RPG needs a fishing minigame. Isn't this Heisme fishing gear? I wonder if he's gonna do some fishing. He's literally doing it. Just look to the left.
Understood.
Okay, I'll go get Heisme.
The truth is...
Indeed. I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that may work? I have grasshopper bait. Grasshopper bait, I see. That should bring them in for sure. Now let's do some fishing. I hope we actually click. Maybe it's all this staring at the water's surface, but I'm starting to feel a bit queasy. Think like a fish. Amazing. I suppose I'll give it a try.
The fight is on.
Oh, a bite! And it's a strong one, but I'm stronger.
A fearsome one.
Oh, look at that! Well, I never. We outdone ourselves, lad. Nice, we got some brocaded coin and a queen's honey jar.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, I don't bother asking how many I've caught.
Then...
Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. Heisme and I gathered and we went back inside. I need to do that voice raised to higher pitch when they talk to their crush and see it's Heisme. I don't know if I'm crushing on Heisme. It's not even, but it's funny. It's funny. I ship it, chat. He treat me well and he is the only one with a brain cell. Oh, Meepox, good seeing you in chat. How are you doing, bud? I just noticed you're in chat. It's always nice having you around.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars
but
begin
your voice
to
does
reflect
gain several
off the
pitches.
water's
Yeah.
surface, the gauntlet
It's not even a crush thing. It's kind of like, you know when you see a pet? You know when you see an animal? And like...
are the eager eyes of
Hi,
predatory
Saris.
hunters.
Nice seeing
But
you.
the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Wild the tomatoes. Wild the tomatoes. Yeah, anyways, as I was saying, tomatoes are healthy, thank you. Like, the reason my voice raises when I see Heisme, it's kind of like when you see a cat, and then you're like, hello! Like, that happens to me a lot when I see cats or dogs or animals. We're being watched, so be careful what you say. So we can raise our imagination with either of these jokesters. Let's see what Basilio and Fidelio have to say for themselves. I admit, I was half thinking this dinky little gauntlet runner was gonna sink any second. But it did a decent job running today. And so, out of all the candidates runners, this one's pretty fast for what it is, yeah? But I'd have to set one foot in it without Lady Juna being there. Let's see what Fidelio has to say. Ah, he has a little cat tail. And his brother has a bushier tail. It's so cute. If you think I'm gonna take my eyes off you just cause it's past sundown, think again. You wanna try something, go ahead. See what happens. Count Luis won't be asking just to me justify myself. Are we clear? Yes, true. We are in the ocean right now. I do want to cook first.
Let's go.
Pretty sure that doesn't take time. Let's see if any have any recipes. Ooh, new recipes, yay! Let's see, we can make... Oh, it seems like we can make invincible noodles and benevolent bread, so pretty much everything else. We need rock beans. I think benevolent bread, I think that, we're just gonna, like, make more Bidoo. We don't have any right now.
Let's check.
And I'm just gonna skip. Okay, cool. So I made a roast, which would be nice in case we run out of like the usual things.
All right then.
And it seems that right now we just need to sit down and have an imagination session with our friends. There's Heisme. No, actually, let's do it with Juna.
Right.
We haven't hung out with her yet.
Let's go.
And see what she has to offer us. Wait, wrong deck.
Right.
We want to be in this deck, not the rear. She's sitting on the... She's chilling near the campfire. Oh, if it isn't Waddle. I'm so bored, and I'm just not in the mood to sing. It sure would be nice to have someone to talk to. They're recalling the past and planning my future with Juna. Maybe I can hone my imagination. Yeah, sure. Let's hang up with Juna. So now we have to find the Mustari tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Calling this absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can't handle this, then Luis will never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed. We can do this with you.
Yeah.
As long as you're with us, we can do it. Oh, of course. But don't forget, we're also relying on you to lead. You better do right by us. I'm just happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Luis's foot was a lonely place to be, you know. Because this is gonna be between you and me, Will. But he has this thing where he likes to step on women, and then Gallica enters in and she's like, not in front of the child, Juna! Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I've held ground thus far. There, if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk myself to keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say. But being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore, and I have faith we'll save the prince. Yay, we raised our imagination. Oh, by quite a bit. That's a gimme. How nice. Also, no, we need to really invest in our wisdom for the sake of raising Hulkenberg's link. Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? And then we ended up talking together. I wonder how old she is.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king.
I am definitely getting the vibe that like Will is definitely the closest to our age, while Juna and Juna and Hulkenberg are a little older. Ugh, this mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at the sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage. How do you manage your hair? Like, you know, back in the day, when I was a teenager, up until like when I was a teen, I kept my hair really long, and I just really had a hard time maintaining it. I also learned to comb my hair like relatively, like at a relatively older age, so like, I just remember having all those knots, which was just a pain to manage.
Sure.
Juna's probably 27 to 29. She does give the older lady vibe. I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one's of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spot? This is not a himbo triangle, it's a himbo square. Even Hulkenberg is like the fourth one. She's the herbo, the special herbo angle. Wow, that's super. Wow, good luck with maintaining it. I really do not like taking care of matting. Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out those knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. I wonder who combs her hair. Maybe ties me. And then it's like, and then because like, you know, I don't think that Juno wants Hulkenberg to be here because like if she finds like bugs cut in it, she'll probably like consume them. Gallica, but it takes a long time. Gallica is probably the hair maintenance there. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it'll really be like. It's probably gonna be pretty chill if you ask me. Anyways. So we did some fishing. I want to see if there is any more stats we can raise. We did quite the sword polishing session with our boy.
Let's go.
No, it doesn't seem like we have any stat raising to do aside from the courage.
Alright then.
Unless there's something else we missed? Yeah, no. Seems like it's just maybe there are some books remaining. Maybe we can read some books. What are you doing in the kitchen, Basilio? What are you doing here, buddy? You look pretty good kitchen here. It's not as nice as Luis's, but I'm pretty sure I could get a halfway decent meal going. It's nice to see someone. Nice to see a man who cooks. Let's see. Oh, cool! I have books. Top secret poetry. Do not read. We're gonna read this. Oh, it's her creative journal.
It's probably something Juno wrote herself. It says not to read, but doesn't that make you want to take a look inside more?
Oh, that's our courage increase. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written by some sort of trance? The difference between moonlight and starlight, the difference between me and you, the difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through these has got me in cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Luis then proceeded to pull my hair as he... Okay, we're gonna skip those pages, Will. They're not for your age.
Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juno.
I feel like glimpsing at Juno's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
Alright.
Will then afterwards goes and he's like, Juno, what does Omega Verse mean? There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from there next time. I don't think this is in character, but it's funny. Ahoy! You lot aren't going to believe this view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes. Oh, nice! More, it's time to get more, gifts for our girl. Will is canonly 18, by the way. Yeah! Okay, so it's all fine. I still thought it was kind of funny that, like, Gallica is still protecting him.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises.
Not in front of the 18-year-old. He's a child in my heart.
It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level.
I really love all the scenery stations. They really didn't need to add them in this game, but they're really nice.
But here it is especially evident. The surface drops, as though still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular.
You can still be a small bee no matter what age. Yeah, true.
And tales of people being dragged below.
You can always be a certified little guy.
Incredible! Wow, the sea's been split to two, and we're standing on the sea floor.
Well,
This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brinehaven. But by Jove, this is a whole other level entirely.
boy.
You can't swim? Dale, are you sure about this? This water ain't about to come down on us. You can't swim? Listen, mate, you'd best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong.
Look, There's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish.
Huh?
Hulkenberg, what are you doing? What is she doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. Oh, she's so unga bunga. Oh man, I love her.
She'd eat those weird-looking fish without a second thought.
I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together to the depths and shine to ward off predators. Or maybe it's like an Outer Wild situation where they're radiation. So weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group. What does that remind you of? Must you sling bobs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for this lower in the food chain to seek advantages to compensate your weakness.
Huh?
I say, those shining scales would balk us as excellent eyes. Hulkenberg, girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather he did it. The supplies we receive in town more likely meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. The storm likely approaches.
I see.
I see. That leads to consensus. Then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go. He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out.
Oh, nice! A wisdom increase. I'm currently trying to get more wisdom for Hulkenberg. We need to do some wisdom maxing. And here you go, lad. A drawing of this seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. I love him.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface.
Hulkenberg really is the Larry of the group.
The day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Well, I want to increase my wisdom a little more.
What terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Oh wow, my boy Stroll is suffering.
He'll do it better than me at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo. I'll go sneak a look outside.
At least he's being very responsible right now. Also, are these the relics, or is it like another marker?
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
I also think that like this is one of the situations where I don't know if Jaime can sleep outside in his tent because Jaime is a racist, if you forgot. Everyone in this game is a little bit racist, to be fair.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus.
Oh, I almost forgot about that. He does not like cat people.
They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna.
Well, unfortunately, they can't all be
Lady
perfect.
Juna.
They can't be too perfect, and this means Jaime needs to have a little flaws.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujif is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
Character flaws are nice. Yeah! He's allowed to be racist, just like Yukari is allowed to be homophobic.
What? No, I didn't mean.
You mean I can't be allowed to be racist? Jaime, one of the things about our group is that we don't really like racism. I'm allowed to do so.
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on
Yeah,
about?
he's destroyed. You mean Yeah, heterochromatic. Yeah, she has homophobia in her eyes. Just sharing life stories.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I
Oh my
dislike
god! The racism bomb! You can't just say that, Heisme.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
Oh, that's a good response from him. Fidelio, you gotta hand it. Heisme, you gotta hand it to him.
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell them you still ain't sure that stuff with God's help was on the level.
Yeah, they're sus. Yeah, Del is very intelligent. I understand why he's in the popularity poll.
If even we're suspicious,
The Beatles, the fifth Beatles member has, he's quite sharp.
Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Oh, she looks nervous. Oh, fuck!
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it looks like we do have a battle today.
What's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you're prepared. Okay, so basically now it's time to determine the party composition. We said Will, Hulkenberg, actually, and we're putting Juna. So it's Juna, Stroll, Will, Hulkenberg, and Stroll. Will is Wizard, Stroll is Fighter, Hulkenberg. Well, I guess we could put her on Magic Knight, and then we could put Juna on Faker. Oh, fuck! I didn't see the detail. These illustrations yet. That's so nice. I didn't see the... Wow, every day I'm discovering new things about this game. I didn't know they saw these. Man, these lineups are super nice. I also like how this one is a little more rough and painterly. It gives the game its own identity. So, Stroll is allowed to be Brawler. Hulkenberg, we're gonna put her on Magic Knight, I think. I don't know if it's where she should go, but it doesn't hurt to get some levels in there. Also, pretty sure we're gonna put Juna on Faker. And we're gonna put Will... We're putting her in Magic Knight. And then we'll see how it goes. I might be wrong here, might not. Surprise Stroll and Hulk are lowest considering we have them the longest. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. Let's talk to our friends.
No way! What in God's name is that? Didn't they say Fordon defeated the monster? Yet here it is, caressing through the stormy sea.
Stroll DPS, Hulk tank. Juna could make either debuff or damage on me. Okay. So, Fighter... So basically you're saying we're fine. Maybe we can even put him on Warrior if we want. I mean, it has been a while since we put a Stroll on Swordsman. On Swordmaster. Let's actually, like, get some levels in it. The sea monster is still about. We cannot let it damage His Highness's runner.
You having a laugh?
What's the monster problem? If Lady Juna gets hurt, it's your neck on the line. Aw, he's still nice. Heisme, in the meanwhile, is cool as a cucumber. Maybe he's being fed by racism. Rocket. Oh my god, poor guy.
Seriously.
Bloody hell. Constant with phone rust buckets. We'll talk later. Just hurry up and do something, will ya? Okay, cool. So my build is fine, is what you're saying.
What now?
Okay. Here's to hoping it's not immune to fire. I might actually like switch up the blades just for the sake of like not dealing with the burn damage. Yeah, there we go. Up to the deck we go. An anime cutscene, oh shit. It's a big ass kraken.
What is that thing?
Fidelio!
The hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need. Oi, tell!
Oh my god, he's just axing it!
No! Hurry!
Wow, that was really cool of him.
You alright, Del?
I'm not reading this, Gamer Core.
You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
You have homophobia in your eyes.
Is that a human?
Oh, it's a human!
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Truce
Don't get
time.
used to it.
So we know he uses an axe. I want to know, what does Fidelio use? What's his weapon?
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you
Igniter.
can.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked.
Changing your party in battle? You can do that? To switch out party members during... Oh, that's really cool. I did not know you can do that. It's really cool. So basically focus on the legs.
Behold this power.
Man.
That's
Unfortunately, she doesn't have any debuffs available, so we'll just have to deal without. She does seem to have enough MP, so we're just gonna put the forget on there. Oh, that's nice! And we also have Vorpal Blade. I say we do that.
Not the right move. To the fore! I shall vanquish evil. No.
It seems like I also have Gold Attack as Axis.
If you would.
Hack and slash.
Right on target.
Oh, nice! We got a crit!
Let's stay calm.
So it doesn't seem like slashing is our big bet. However, let's see. What about Batra?
Burn!
We have Leap Thrust.
As one.
Heavy physical damage.
I'm counting on you.
And thus I
think it's really cool how you actually get access to like switch your party members mid-battle. That's really neat. And debuff them.
This'll be over soon enough. Face her. Maybe not.
I think I'm just gonna have her slash.
Now, are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
Another crit. Love seeing it.
A little easier on us.
Not this.
Freeze.
Oh, that stinks. Maybe I should have seen if I have any heroes fruit to give to her, but we'll see. If we lose this one, then I'll do something about it. Oh, it seems like I have access to Matara Kaja. Why didn't I activate it yet?
I owe you.
That helped. I'll give you the performance of a life. Behold this power. Watch me. Going for the weak spot.
Okay, we got our free turn icons. It does seem to be pretty
Give me your aid.
Get after it, no.
Nice. He lost all of his legs in his weekend. Okay, so we can just bing bong him. Bing bong him. Oh, nice! We found the weakness. Love seeing it.
Not now.
Take this.
I'll show you. Don't you dare dodge.
In the name of justice. Let's get on with it.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Fun. Okay, it seems like we need to make sure one of us uses fairy dust because we are getting a little low in health. Wow, that was a bunch of damage. Holy crap. Anyways, I think I'm gonna use...
No sense in waste.
Magic Knight!
No.
Allies together!
Let me help!
Yeah, wow, we're doing
This'll be over
damage
soon
in
enough.
thousands. That's crazy.
Can't let it go unused.
My thanks.
Absolutely bananas. I love what I'm seeing here.
I call upon royal power within.
Roll. You gotta
I
eat better than
missed. The RNG really hates me. This game's RNG really does not like me, huh?
Limbs feel heavy.
Oh, this is bad. This is not good. Owie. Do I have anything against it?
Roll's been hit with a sickness. We're in trouble with
Let's
the
go.
weekend.
Well, first I'm gonna get myself an extra turn, and it seems like it wasn't an issue at all. We got him. This human battle wasn't that bad, to be honest. I expected it to put more of a fight. We got a Sabara sucker.
Not bad.
Wow, poor Stroll is so underleveled.
I continue.
Marvelous. I feel stronger already.
Okay, late night.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Who'd have thought that he would lie?
We didn't know.
Such a twist. Who would have
Maybe
guessed?
the humans are spreading faster than anyone
The
expected.
church lying? Oh jeez, I wonder why.
Seen you lot really cut
Who'd have
loose.
seen it coming?
That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
Oh.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
That's a nice delivery.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That was a long day yesterday.
Wait, I need to reread it because I missed it.
That was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad we leave to see another morning.
I am very happy we survived. They're still afloat, but after bailing all the water out, it would seem my poor back has a casualty of the incident. We're growing old. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you, and that my dear girl is well and safe. You must repay those old barons of yours for their sterling service.
You're right.
Too true. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit, too. How about you, darlings? Let's take a day just to relax and watch the ocean.
Are we having a quote-unquote beach episode?
Come on.
Oh, it seems like we can thank people for their efforts, and it's,
All right, then.
Can we unlock a social link or something? Is this how it works? Let's see if people are on the deck. Seems like let's talk to our friends in the meantime and see what we get.
Oh.
Haunting the very waves to go on, an incredible sight.
Your thoughts?
What say you, will you come and enjoy the view as well? The breeze is most pleasant here. A genuine
I see.
conversation with her. I think this is... we actually haven't been here, and with, I guess I'm gonna talk to Juna, because,
All right, then.
I don't know if I can, lift them as much as I can. Let's see, maybe they're in the corridor?
Let's go.
Because I need to, from what I understood, if I wanna...
What now?
I unfortunately can't raise Hulkenbergs because, I need more wisdom. Same with more. Is the game telling me I need... Oh, I need to cultivate the general. That's true. I almost forgot about this. Anyways, let's see where Juna is and if at all we can spend time with her. Seems like Basilio's here. Can we spend time with him?
Damn.
Oh, we can. Okay, seems like we can talk with Basilio. I mean, let's see. Maybe we can talk with Fidelio as well. There's Juna.
Oh?
Oh, so you've been there the whole time. Feels like I'm listening to you. Feels like listening to me sing, do you? Good timing. There's actually something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna spend some time with Juna today.
Thank you. Go on and have a seat.
The truth is,
I wanted to talk to you about the Magnus brothers. Don't worry, I set them off on errands so they won't catch a word on this. Anyway, in regards to our Fidelio yesterday, I do thank you for saving him, and I'm so very sorry they accompanied us to VIRGA Island.
Well,
I know they both jump at Luis's command, but they really are good lads. A bit sensitive, perhaps.
A bit sensitive?
What?
Oh, well, maybe you could think of them as overly considerate. They're rather fond of my songs. And I do owe them a debt of gratitude for escorting me around and keeping Luis's men at a safe distance.
But
on the other hand, I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. Do you remember the suspicions about what's transpired with Claudel? If I'm not careful, I could compromise the whole mission. And I think it's time I stop being so naive. Deep down, I know that they would eventually become an obstacle.
Hey!
But this is just exhausting. How about you sing me a little lullaby to calm me down?
I hope you like warbling.
Leave it to me.
Don't...
Huh?
Oh, I do hope you're serious. So sing something for me, will you? I vow to remember it, and one day, all of us will. Let's say that for whatever reason, when I'm with you, Will, I feel like I can just be myself. Sorry, my eyes are just so heavy.
Aw, she went to sleep.
Aw, she's eepy. But wait, did I fall asleep? Wait, and you stayed here the whole time?
It hasn't been long.
Sure.
Thanks.
Really? Well, thank you anyway. I was so sleepy I had a dream. That hasn't happened in a long time. It's because Luis has been keeping me up all night. Okay, we get it! Gallica goes from their room. You've been fucking Luis! We know it! You can stop now! And then she just flies away and goes, like, reading a book somewhere.
Look at this!
Oh, right. I've been meaning to keep you this, but it kept slipping my mind.
Oh, we got a pearl ring. What does it do?
This is a charm I left before we left Brylehaven. Pearls come from oysters, and they take a long time to form. That's why they symbolize growth and prosperity. I brought it for myself, but it's a bit too big. Perhaps I think you'd put it much better use on this journey. Take it.
Bye.
I hope, like, listen, on one hand...
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy...
On one hand, I am becoming a bit of a one-joke person, but alas.
A remote island.
Oh, actually, sorry, Moore, I did not mean to skip your dialogue. I'm sure you had more to say.
What to pick?
So arrivals tomorrow.
Ooh, we're finally done spending our nights at sea.
Seems like we can have our imagination increase. And we got a moth, which is exactly something that our friend likes. Mostly seems like it's a imagination increases. Let's spend some time with Heisme. Heisme, just so you know, you're allowed to be racist.
Ah, it's you.
Hello there. I've got altogether too much time to wipe my hands. Let's say we take a little rest and talk a moment. No trace of enemies around, but my eyes peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break.
Oh.
Our visit to Brylehaven was the most eventful, but it's not. It feels like such a blur. Actually, would you mind refreshing old man's memory? What exactly did happen? A lot happened. Indeed, it's been difficult to summarize it all. The tournament meant meeting with Luis, infiltrating this runner. It was all so much I struggled to keep up. And on top of that, you managed to integrate yourself with Luis. Boarding his runner was quite the risky gambit, but he deftly handled it all. You managed also casually, but I cannot deny that you are truly a man of action.
Even so?
That novel of yours, are those words what drive you? Is it all some attempt to make that illusory concept a reality? If that sound like mocking, I assure you it was not my intent. Such idealism was driven many to accomplish great things. I, too, once possessed a similarly zealous passion. For so long, I assumed it was no longer capable of entertaining such ardent dreams. Yet they bubble out to the surface again whenever I'm with you, perhaps together. Hey, musical lizards! It's nice seeing you. Below. How are you? Good? How are you doing, bud?
All right.
Retiring so soon? Ha! Your sour expression does not deter me. Sleep can wait, for this old man's ramblings demand an attentive pair of ears. Yeah, we just had a boat arc. But unlike Berserk, it didn't take us 7 years. I'm wonderful, hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm fine. My thumb is a little sore. Like, I think I strained a bit of a muscle there, but yeah. Or Vinland, yeah. What's up with seinen anime and like spending a lot of years on boats?
Draws nearer.
I still remember like get better soon thumb. Yeah, no, it'll be fine.
Luis has sent an emissary to VIRGA Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
Have you traveled on an old-timey boat? No, it took a while. Yeah, that's true. I know, like, specifically with Miura, it was just like a hiatus, and he was too busy playing Heidel. So, oh my god, it's Forsen, the streamer. It's nice seeing you explode things. I hope your day's better today.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
Are you calling him Forsen for a reason?
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach.
Yes, I see.
Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them.
Because
Your
I'm deeply
Eminence.
unfunny. Okay,
Really
fine.
a passing thought.
You're not deeply
Let him chase the
unfunny.
lands. It changes
Don't
nothing.
deprecate yourself in my
With
chat.
the dawn of Saints' Day, your eminence.
You also missed a lot of
Luis
Luis fucking
As long as we
Juna
tell the public
jokes.
that these
That was the
divine
highlight
relics
for today's
truly
stream.
originated in Sanctism. Yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Oh-ho!
And so our Lord sojourn at sea will come to end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to birth beforehand. I know none of these characters except the horse girl. You do know the characters. The blue one is me. This is the wing guy. This is the bad guy. This is... Oh, it's a... Okay, no, it's a... No, it's actually, you know these guys. It's Oopie Goopy, General Munchkin Man, Little Jim Bob, and worst of all, Larry. And this is Juna. She's not part of it. I hate you. Horse girl, Catherine. No, he's talking about Falkenberg. Goofy. Oopie Goopy, General Munchkin Man, Little Jim Bob, and Larry. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I like to hope we can pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I didn't wish to do the same, but we'd best prepare for a long day. The island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then...
Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there'll be real inns there for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the current
sea human.
sea to their destination.
Okay, I won't judge you for being weird.
VIRGA is a word given to the island.
Katharina has some interesting fan art being a horse girl. Oh, of course.
But its inhabitants give this name.
Like Uma Musume, horse girl, or is it horse girl where she has like a horse for a face?
Unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
Different horse head. Oh, I see.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
Then take off your jacket! Everyone!
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Not the face.
Do we really have to go this way?
Oh.
There was a beautiful beach just over there.
I don't know if I want to look it up.
Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head on would only alarm them.
Don't.
First,
I'm not.
we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there?
Oh, who is that gonna be
Are you
Yufa?
from the outside?
What's wrong?
I heard a voice. Haha, very funny, Gallica.
Very funny, Gallica.
I didn't tell any jokes, I think.
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing
I'm
hide
going
and seek?
home. Be right back.
Fair
Good luck.
point. How long can we stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altbury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster!
Wow.
Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit!
Classic Europeans.
I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
It's nice that Heisme has ears.
Let's head that way.
I suppose. We might as well, if we're lost.
Oh.
Whoa!
Anime cutscene.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Ah, he's such a dog. What a pair of... Yeah, it's fine. My throat's just a little dry.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Oh, it's Yufa.
Could it be a villager?
Okay.
You must be the...
Priestess!
Yeah, I'll see it in a bit. I just want to finish the cutscene.
Hey, Del, let's go.
Oh, of course, these two are splitting up.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Not the CGI nets. Okay. Oh, weird.
Behave yourselves.
Okay.
Now, you're a candidate for the throne.
Okay,
are you not?
I am going to take a drink and I'll be back in a few minutes. I do need to hydrate. And we're back. I got myself a cup of tea and 2 wafers, and one of them melted in my hand, so I have chocolate on my hand. Yeah. Happens, it sucks, but it's not the worst thing. But yeah, I got myself some tea. I didn't expect to sorry. I didn't expect to get enough, a lot of tea. For the tea to be made so quickly. But Larry the Yeti made a kettle for himself, so I just took some. It also seems to be from the high quality stuff.
Here to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either
Also,
way.
I like how this game isn't really fan service heavy. Like, I didn't really like consider the scene where like Yufa was like as fan service. She was just like taking a shower.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
You sure you're not being a racist?
Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
Oh shit. Familiar voice.
Well...
What the fuck are you doing here? What? What did you do this time?
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to VIRGA Island, so I, naturally, had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such length?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient.
So
You'll
he's
have your
all
opening
he
soon
also
enough.
is
The people here, well,
interesting.
you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
They aren't as monolithic as you like? What do you mean by that, buddy? What do you mean by that, pal?
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone.
Oh, that's our guy. He looks like he gives me He-Man vibes. Also, what is this hipster haircut? Holy shit.
Master Adeni, there are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our
I really
relics.
love the
He would
funny
silence
story
us
jars. They're really
forever.
funny.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice
Such a creative decision.
Wait. Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God, your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
They all lowered their heads.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear.
And there's Yufa.
I've just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Oh, so she's gonna sacrifice herself. So here's the thing about Yufa. According to Atlus's official polls, she is the most popular character in the West. So I'm curious to see why people love her so much.
Yufa.
She wants to sacrifice herself.
I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses.
Man, you know, if Row 13 was here, she'd probably get a cardiac arrest from her design.
If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Curious.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lance.
I did a bit of reading on VIRGA Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry him. Bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him,
Aww.
don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now,
No,
are you?
Basilio's being a
You knew
goof.
going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking.
He really is a good boy. I
I've got
see
all
why
this under
everyone likes
control.
him.
Oh. Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
And so nightfall goes. We were just napping while kidnapped.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now.
Oh, wow.
Calm down, you amateurs.
Amateurs.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
Where did they get
We
the
know
rope?
where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Oh, Badlin.
Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
He absolutely is a meme.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
Oh, he's using himself to his advantage.
No, Del. You don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just...
Oh, a dragon!
Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret
It's a good thing that June is here because she, It's a good thing that Juna is here to make sure that these two bozos are on our side.
Nice to be back on the team. You're completely mental, you know that? Just don't drag us down.
Heh.
Fine, just get over
Wait,
here.
I wanna see something. Oh, they even tied up Gallica with a rubber band, of course. They're actually smart. They were actually smarter than Martira. They actually tied up Gallica as well.
Settlement. The chief's young too, goes by Edeni or something.
String, yeah.
Edeni? Was he not the Mustari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
I see.
His own sister? Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world?
Oh wow, Fidelia was really not letting anyone
Or is all that below
scot-free.
you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
I like that. I like how Heizme is like accepting the fact that like, oh, culture difference.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected.
You know, I actually
in the
like
air.
how Batlin is part of the plot now. It's really interesting. It's really clever of them to do so. Also, wow, the church crier was also not immune. Was also affected by the propaganda he spread.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Okay, it seems like we're going back there. But Fidelia was not very happy.
Go on. Give them a chance.
He's a bit of a tsundere, that one. Oh, it's Denny! Hey there!
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help. My sister, Yufa. The temple full of makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
Nothing good if Magla's involved.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
I really like how Fidelio and Hulkenberg are butting heads right now.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you
They
talking
do such
about?
a good way
We
of like
already
working
know
this
where
part,
the
like
land
making
is.
this party
All we
work.
have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me.
Oh, I love... Look at the little blep.
Because you're my bodyguards, right?
Oh, she knows what she's doing. She's a clever one.
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance.
Rose before hose, Juna.
Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Okay, and he is carried to the village.
Where am I?
Man, that haircut of his is pretty rough.
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufor and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But we can.
But...
Then we can do the honors.
Yeah,
We've
Heisman and I
our
are
own
the same
reasons to see
wavelength.
the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
You know, I can, like, I like how, here is a Heisme, in a nutshell. I can, accept, cultures where human sacrifices are a thing, but I draw the line when it comes to Periplus. He's being such a bitter right now.
Please, bring her home.
I can excuse Mustari's sacrifices, but I draw the line when it comes to Periplus existing.
When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
But like funny Periplus racism aside, Heisman is being pretty based right now. He's not like treating their culture as like beneath. But like it also comes from the fact he's also from a fringe culture with its own fringe beliefs.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader.
Like,
leave it to us. I pledge we
but
will
we
see
still
her
do
safely
want to
returned.
to save our.
You've no
Yufa.
objections, I trust, Captain?
No objections.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
I like how she did a little twirl.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templar's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Yeah.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual. Not your offenses will be pardoned.
So she's not gonna throw herself
Anything
and
you
die.
need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
Fuck you, Fidelio.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them.
I like how he's being our right hand. Stroll is being our right hand man. I'm
And
good with
secondly,
that.
there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Could be.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Seems like we have enough. It seems like in that case we have a lot of time.
You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Yeah, no reason not to.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Oh my god, can we just like gag and bound this guy? And then Juno is like, I have gagging equipment. Okay, we get it.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Yeah.
Oddly familiar.
I will say, all this
You
conflict
sought me
seems to be
intent on
resolving
capture,
pretty
and
well, at
instead
least for
convinced
now.
me to join you.
I
You
didn't
have a knack
expect,
for opening doors others have closed.
I didn't expect like this entire segment of the game to like go this smoothly, like over a day. Like I don't know if I'd say it's rushed, but like things are lining up a little faster than I expected. Is this like the Haru situation where like the character is great, but like she's getting like the short end of the stick in terms of like arc? I don't know, maybe it's still gonna be fun. I am interested.
Let's get some rest for tomorrow.
It's just things are resolving a little too easily.
By soldiers really takes it out of you.
But what do you guys think? I wouldn't say so. Yeah, I don't think it's as bad as like the Haru arc in Persona 5. That one was like full of contrivances. I think that like there is also the fact that like aside from Del, who needs to be like smacked every time he opens his mouth. You haven't reached her yet, so the setup to her is going fast. Okay, so there's still more adventure to have, but our arc hadn't started. Ah, if that's the case, then that's nice. Ooh, the VIRGA Island. I like the font choice in this game. So there seems to be all kinds of things around here. I actually want to, before we go in, I actually want to like take a look around before we finish the stream. This place is certainly a different aesthetic, and even here there's the stone statue, but it probably is here because they also sent their own candidate.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Let's see what Yufa has to say. Quite curious.
Excuse me?
I also like the architecture here. It's really nice. Kind of reminds me of the crow's nest in Final Fantasy VII. And it also seems like, what I like is that like this game like mishmashes fashion, like high fashion with like medieval clothing, and you get a really funky aesthetic out of it. Ro has voiced their complaints about like the fashion sense, but I think it gives this game a unique identity. Like, I can genuinely say that, like, in terms of aesthetic, it really looks different from other fantasy games I know. No, it doesn't seem to be as good. We have, oh, a coral abacus. This should actually be much better. We have briny threads. A shell vest. A seer's earring. Oh, that should be helpful. And an igniter. Ooh, shield wave looks helpful. But what I do actually want to see is, oh, spirit dust HP to all. Sure, we'll get some. Almond absolution. Yeah, we need more. Because we're in a tropical level, I have a feeling that, like, the game is going to, like, absolutely flood me with, oh, the sweet buns. Yeah, I'm gonna stack up with them. Ooh, tetracarn? Oh, that should be useful. And Makaracarn, yeah. I think this is the game's way of saying, oh wow, I blew a lot of my money on that. I did not expect to lose a lot of my money here, but alas. We need to stack up to the big event, to the big day. But we will be starting our Dragon Quest next stream. For you see, there's still quite a bit of a game to be had. At least I'm really enjoying this game. Even like, I really like Del and Basilio like sneaking into the group dynamic.
Now.
Oh, we have some seeds. Oh, that's really important. This is actually really good. Pricey, but worth it. I can't believe I blew all my money on like Makarakarn defense.
What'll it be?
Materials you hunted for yourself. Maybe I can get rid of weapons I don't need right now.
Now then.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Okay, we managed to make back. Well, we were about to finish the stream, but yeah, I started the island arc. I hope you... Oh wow, this is pricey. I'm gonna get one. Oh man, I don't have the money for this. I do have for one, but yeah, it's pricey.
Hey, mister.
Yeah, I was about to enter the... I can't believe you're finishing the stream the second I arrived just to say you hate... No! I did not mean to do that. Man, Chad, you're being so mean to me. By the way, which archetype is good? Which person is good for commander? Because I do need to, like, invest in commander. For general. Do I have more fruits? No, it doesn't seem like I have anything. Stroll. Yeah, okay. So, we're gonna put Stroll on commander duty. And, yeah. So we can go for another hour, but it means we're gonna... Do I have more fruits? No, suddenly the rest of the characters are streaming. Also, what you mostly missed is that I kept making jokes. Is Basilio straight? I don't know. Anyways, so what I wanted to say, you do not have to go for another hour. I was joking. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna finish. But like before we're done, first of all, look, she's sitting on her, she's sitting on Will's shoulder. Also, chicken. Yeah. So the main thing that you missed is that I made a bunch of like sex jokes between Luis and Juna. Chicken. I don't know how this song goes. I didn't watch the Minecraft movie. I'm too cool for it.
What now?
But yeah. Next stream is going to be on Wednesday Eve. Once Memorial Day is out. We'll be playing Outer Wilds. Because Wild Wednesdays. Like I thought about like it being like our weekend series, but like because Wild Wednesdays has a better rating, we're changing the order around, and now it's gonna be Honkai. But yeah, thank you so much for joining the stream. It was a lot. I had a lot of fun even for the shorter one. Also Star Rail Saturdays, another alliteration win. True. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making the Juna jokes, even though nothing happened between them was funny. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, stay frosty. I'll be seeing you.